Welcome in, everybody. Yep. Get it all out of your systems. Come on. Charlie, I know you got one in there for you.
What? I've never done them. I'm the good one.
Uh,
Somehow
I
And
mean,
you
only
seem to always be the
disrespect.
good one in
your
all of our
character
games.
is the good bean, so...
Yes, technically, yes.
Welcome in, everybody. We hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. We are going to continue with some more Arnekus. We apologize for not being live last week. I ended up having to work because, boss, vacation, all that. And then we were going to have a one-shot, but ended up things happening and couldn't get one shot done. So,
Yep.
our apologies for not being live last week. We are currently down a member, and we don't know if we are going to have said member because he is not responding to messages, which means he's probably sleeping. But with that, we are going to get started, and we will start off with character introductions. Who wants to pick a number between 1 and 3?
1.
3.
Okay. And then let's do this. Reroll.
That was not one of the options.
Not one of the options. 3!
Heck yeah! Now I just wanted to go 2 and then 1, just to go in order.
That
Hey,
would be
guys.
very satisfying.
I would
Right?
be.
It would.
I would be.
Hey guys, I'm Max. I play Sans. I'm a wild hunt shifter. I am a barbarian Path of the Totem warrior. Yep, there's my big, weird, creepy looking guy.
Bug-eyed.
My bug-eyed guy.
Bug boy.
Pack full of spikes. With some fun little hand claws. And I like to roll around. I know my earth. Would you like a bug?
And with that, high or low or odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds it is.
Okay. So hello, I play Nico, a small tiefling wizard.
This good
No,
bean.
Apparently he is good bean. He is 4'10". Has kind of dark hair, and a port wine stain on the left side of his face. Opposite side that I'm pointing to.
Are you sure you know your right and your left?
I don't. Don't look at me for that. No. I can't even rely on this because my brain flips letters. I can't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm incredibly intelligent. Yeah, it's great.
Coming from the what is it that you're going to school for? Engineering?
No, math and physics.
Math and physics. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
That proves nothing. I am still an idiot. I prove this every day.
I like how you're
Anyway.
fighting for that fact
Yeah.
right now. You're trying to prove it to us.
How hard do I have to convince you that I am not intelligent?
Anyway, continue with the character introductions.
Yeah, port wine stain on left side of his face. That he kind of decorates with a bunch of little like white stars and things. Kind of makes it look like a galaxy. And he wears a floppy witch's hat. And uses forearm crutches.
And with that, if you don't have anything else, we're gonna go to Geo.
Go ahead, Gio.
Hello, I am Jake. I play Geo. Goddamn, I was not ready for it just yet. Jesus. I am an Oath of the Crown Paladin, and an Earth Genasi. They both, me and Sans, got Nico drunk last time, and then he went and saved Nico. So he's a good boy. In a way.
He fixed his mess.
Good at fixing messes. That's a good way of explaining it.
Yeah.
And maybe in some ways creating them.
Oh, no, that one. And that's Geo for ya. And then our missing member is currently Cogsworth, who's this, mechanical monstrosity. With his clockwork soul craziness. But yeah, with that, who wants to do the recap of what happened last week? If no
I'll
one
take it over,
volunteers, there's going to be someone voluntold.
I guess. So we started last session at the town of the Vale. Literally woke up. There was a few antics as we went and grabbed horses, and specifically a pony. I think Nico took that one, or
Yeah,
was
I think-
it Cogsworth?
I don't
One
remember.
of you guys took it.
3 horses
I
and a pony.
I have the pony
Oh yeah. Sans.
because I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Yep. You fought for that pony.
I think originally Cogsworth tried to give it to me, and then I refused it 2 games ago, and then Cogsworth wanted it, and then Cogsworth fought to try and have it, but then it wound up being mine just due to size.
Anyway, we rode for a few. I think it was 2 days before we encountered anything. Other than the first day, we did encounter a in the distance, like a mile away, we counted like some sort of tree uprooting itself, or some sort of weird colossal thing that was
Where is it?
running away.
You encountered. Give me a second. I got this. I just have to turn off. No, wrong one. I have to turn off my green screen for a second. The Colossus of the Wild.
Yeah.
Unrooting itself from its sleep.
And after that, we ran away, not wanting to go fight it. Geo really did want to go fight it. Nobody else wanted to. And then we went and camped down. That's where Nico got extremely drunk, like I said in my character introduction, and Geo went and saved him. He was a sad drunk. That's very important. The sad drunk. Probably got notes. Super sad.
It was very
Got
sad.
a nice,
drunk.
nice crying session out of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cathartic.
For all of like 6 seconds before Geo came over and cured your drunkenness.
I probably could have used a little bit more of that on.
Geo saw this mess and had to fix.
Geo had to be good boy and had
Yep.
to end the sadness. But yeah, so they continued on and encountered the Sunset Raptors.
Yep.
And
Sure.
yes, the raptors that had the very pretty feathers that kept hypnotizing everyone. All except for one person. Someone didn't get hypnotized.
No, I think everyone got hypnotized, but I only got hypnotized once.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone got
Sounds did
once
pretty
at
well.
least.
Yeah, for some reason I did really well.
Everyone
I don't
else
know
got
why.
hardcore fucked.
I only got hypnotized twice, but one time I literally got I I didn't succeed my save on the next turn either.
Poor Cogsworth. He just kept
But I
getting hit
also
one
tricked
after
them.
the other.
Yeah.
I tricked them with my mirror images.
Yes, you did. But yeah, and that is where we left off with the dead corpses of the Sunset Raptors and the party surrounding the last one as it died. So yeah, What do you guys want to do?
Should we head to bed? I know we were talking about anarchy, but I guess that's fine. Should probably still make camp.
I mean, so long as it's understood.
Yeah, I can totally do watch again like I normally do. Plops down.
That's my hole. Anyone want a worm?
No thanks.
No thanks. I know what you're gonna ask. Please.
What am I gonna ask?
Not you. I wasn't saying that in character.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it in character.
When Geo says that he doesn't want a worm, he most definitely means that he does not want a worm anywhere near him. And I'll even need an insight check from any of you to realize that he doesn't like things like worms.
Oh, does Geo have a fear?
Are you saying that in character?
Am I not the only one with a phobia?
No, everyone has it.
Everyone made phobias.
Yeah, it's part of the character development.
But like genuine phobias? Okay.
I don't think I have phobias created yet.
Treyarch was also had your phobia.
Because like there's a difference between a fear and a phobia. Like levels, you know?
Yeah. So did you actually say that in character?
Well, I see that you're uncomfortable with worm, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have a fear of them. It might just be disgustingness. So I'm gonna say no, probably not.
Okay. Before I bed down, I'm gonna. I should not say this wrong. I'm going to lay my hand on my chest so that I could heal myself for 20 hit points.
You're gonna get
If I said
handsy,
I
are you?
touched myself, God fucking damn it! I knew that was coming.
You're gonna get handsy, are you?
He's gonna be real blessed by his hand.
Oh, yeah. And I assume you're gonna drop all 20 of those into,
Yes, I'm extremely injured.
Oh god.
You enjoy your personal time there, Gio.
No. Oh my God.
I mean, it's lay on hands. You can do it whatever way you want.
I'm not doing it that way. I know the last episode was Geo gets his rocks off, but no.
Hey, man, you gotta get them off somehow.
Oh my God.
I'm a horrible human being.
And I head to sleep.
Okay. So, with that, I assume you guys all head to bed. Get your long rest going and all that. So you can heal up any damage that was taken, regain all your spell slots and all that.
Gotta figure out my spells for the day.
All that fun stuff. And the next day, night goes by smoothly, nothing happens. You guys kind of pull away from the bodies of the raptors, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just so that way you don't have to worry about that. And next morning you wake up and continue your way to Port Vavail. You guys think that if you go at a decent pace, you can get there by the end of the day? Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Going at a decent pace.
Okay.
Stand by. I'm going. I promise. I'm trying to get there.
Oh, are you drawing the rest of the path?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is this the right one? I feel like that's the wrong color.
Yes, it is.
It probably is.
I think it's the middle of the three dark blues. on the bottom.
I'll find out. No, I think it's the far right one. So we're making it to Port Vavail.
Yep. As long as you guys go at a decent pace. So, with that, you guys continue on your way to Port Vavail and make it there without a hitch.
Black screen.
God damn it.
I see.
Yeah, as you're in the middle of the water.
I'm swimming.
Okay, give me just a second. I gotta... Oh, actually,
Holy crap.
give me a
This is
second.
a decent map.
Yes, it is a decent map. Get rid of these raptors. Can you guys all see now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Mostly.
So, you guys make it there, and it's not a town. There's some buildings. But not many. As you're walking around, you do happen to see a bunch of stands and people, travelers, merchants, stuff like that. As well as the edge of the port area is surrounded by guards. You assume that's because that's where a majority of people congregate here, to protect the goods and the people. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I need to go get some rations.
Okay. Are you just looking around? Are you asking someone where you can get that from?
I'd probably ask the nearest person that looks like what they're doing.
Okay.
Looks like they know what they're doing.
So wait, can we see the ocean from here then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stare at that for a moment.
Okay. As you're staring
I've
at
never
that,
seen anything like that before, ever in my life.
I need the three of you to roll perception checks for me.
Man, it's been a while since I've been back here.
That was not supposed to be GM, but I got a 12.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Knock.
God damn it. Nico, perception check.
They had a knock.
I know they did. Okay.
Sorry. I'm back. I'm going to the perception check now. Let's try that.
Okay. Gio and Nico, you two are too distracted with having never seen the ocean before. Sans, you've seen it before, but you've never been this close to the ships other than being on them, and the couple minutes of passing to really notice the arcane runes that are inscribed and glow on the bottom of the ships. And you can see the very bottom has a seam essentially that runs from the back under, and you would assume to the front, that have glowing arcane runes on the bottom of each of these ships.
Yeah, weird. You guys see those ruined things? Never get it. Never will. Ooh, you're a smarty pants. Do you know what they do?
He points them out, and you do both notice it as well. If either of you would like, you can roll an Arcana check to understand what they do.
Fat old 0. 3.
No idea, Gio.
16.
Okay.
Come on, smarty pants, give me answers.
Nico, I'm actually going to pull you into a whisper.
Alright.
You don't understand the entire concept of them, but you get the feeling that these are protective runes of some sort. They're meant to keep things away from the ships.
I see.
You don't know what things, but they're meant to protect the ship, essentially.
Got it. some kind of protection, I guess. Like, I don't know what's in the ocean, but there's probably stuff in there, right? I mean, like
There's a lot of things in there.
sharks and
Yep.
water.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Geo, asking around, you get pointed to this stand over here with the woman at it.
I will head on over there 1 second. I gotta zoom in a bunch to grab my token. I gotta go grab us some rations real quick. I just had a Texan accent for a second.
Great accent to have. No, I don't need rules of magic. I need prices on... How much are rations? Anyone got the page for that?
Rations 5e.
I think they're like a gold.
Here it is.
They cost one costs 5 silver pieces.
Perfect.
2 for a gold.
Yeah.
2 for gold, yeah.
So you walk up, and this woman standing here, she looks kind of bored. Doesn't seem that many people need general goods. But
Do I know how long it might take us to get to our destination?
You guys determined that if, depending on which way you went, you could make it straight across in a day, just depending if you got stopped by the opposing side, essentially.
Okay.
If you went around, it would take you about 3 days and less likely to get stopped.
Okay. So how much would be 3 days worth of rations for 4 people?
3
3
people.
times.
One person doesn't
4.
need to eat.
Oh, yes. 4. 3. Jesus.
So
3 days, but
9.
times 3, that would be 9.
Buy
9
10 rations.
times 5. So
It'll
10
cost you
rations.
5 gold.
Yeah, 5 gold for 10 rations, which is 10
That's
days worth
Gonna
of
cut
food.
into any fund we might have to charter a ship, but we're gonna have to get rations anyway, or else we won't be able to eat. So let's get it.
I have a 10 intelligence. Why am I smarter than the wizard in math? Just
I thought
saying.
you were asking how many rations. If we're talking about 3 days for 3 people, that would be...
1 ration is
9.
worth 1 day of food.
Right.
Right. You just get the extra for spareness.
Yeah.
And that every 2 rations costs 1 gold.
Okay, yeah,
10
I
divided by
wasn't
2 is
doing the gold part yet.
5.
Because I didn't hear that.
So
Why is the juggernaut figuring out the maths?
and then
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
because Sans is totally a juggernaut with how small he is.
Already
I didn't
like 3.
hear that we were asking for the gold value.
I thank her
I just
and
jumped a
come
step
over here.
ahead.
Oh, or not? Okay. So you buy the rations. She has a bit more than that. If you wanted some more, she has about 15 of them.
Okay, well, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I've got enough food, so
Okay.
Ooh. Do you have 5 gold I could borrow?
no.
Oh.
As you guys are kind of walking over there, though, I'll describe some of the other stands in case they draw anyone's attention. You see a... Yes, I know. Sophie, like, lay down or something, because you're in the camera, apparently. As you guys are heading over, this first stand has kind of a hodgepodge of different various items. An older man with a graying beard, human, manning it. And the items are weird. Like, they're not normal things. He's got a key, he's got a book, a little statuette, some rope, and a bag. Like, it almost looks like someone's garage sale of items.
What's the book?
The book, you don't know. But walking up to the stand and kind of glancing at it, it has a etching on the front. The head of a blue dragon.
Interesting.
Do you stop to take a better look at it?
Yeah.
Why, hello there. Anything that I can help you with?
I was just the book. I was just looking
Yes. My journal. This is a
at the journal.
very special journal, actually. It's from one of the dragons that died in the Dragon's Demise Cataclysm.
It's the journal of the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I'm
One
getting.
second. Let me. I need to check what language I speak for a second.
Yeah, do you speak Draconic? Because you won't be able to read it otherwise.
I do have comprehend languages though, so you know. But I don't think. No, I don't. I don't know Draconic.
This is the journal of Vagu the Powerful. And he kind of hands it to you, letting you flip through it. You can't read it because you don't know the language. But flipping through, this journal is filled, beginning to end, with Draconic writing in quite nice handwriting.
What else did you say was on the table?
A bundle of rope, a strange-looking bag, a key, and a small statuette. Looking a lot closer, the statuette is that of a silver raven.
Can I go over and look at the statuette?
Mm-hmm. You go over, take a closer look at it. I'll put you and Geo over there. And it's small. It's only a couple inches tall by a couple inches wide. But it is very innately carved.
And what is this?
That is a... Give me a second. I need to increase my overlay opacity. Is what's known as a figurine of wondrous power.
Interesting. How much would it be?
Uno momento, por favor.
Probably out of our price range.
Probably!
Incredibly.
Yes.
I just need to find the pricings for magic items.
I don't think they give one.
They do, it's just in...
It's based on the rarity. That's what the
Yeah.
table that they have in the book is based on the rarity, not the item.
I think it's
If
in
it's
Xanathar's.
If it's over 25 gold, we don't have it.
Which it more than likely is.
It better be.
Because that is powerful.
135-ish. Sorry, guys. I should have had this ready. God damn it. I'm having to open up everything. Uh, 400 gold.
A bit out of my price range, unfortunately.
How much for the book?
Well, it is a one-of-a-kind piece, but you strike me as the inquisitive type, someone who's always wanting to learn.
Yeah.
We'll make you a deal.
I'll give
Alright.
you a cask of ale for it.
Do I look like the
What?
type to drink?
It's the best I got. I'm trying to help out, kid.
Uh, thanks.
Take the book. It's yours. Learn from it. And then pass it on to someone else when you're done with it. So that way they can learn and learn to not make the same mistakes as those from the past.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. I like to pass on knowledge when I can.
Thank you. I will. I'll do that.
So add to your inventory the Journal of Vagu the Powerful.
Wonderful. I got a book.
You have a book.
I would like to go asking around if for any ships that we might be able to secure passage onto. I completely forgot the name of where we're going.
You are headed to... Where is it? Uconio.
Yeah. I would go around just asking who would I ask to secure passage on a ship.
Okay. Why is Sand suddenly behind the table?
Because he's gonna go.
Just wait. Okay, get a message about it.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about
I
this.
have a bad feeling about this as well.
He's gonna go and stab him.
He's gonna go steal something. You would be told to go and speak to the captain if you're heading towards Uconio of the ship over here. To the very right-hand side.
Okay.
And they normally make their way out in that direction quite often, so they would probably be able to get you out there. As you're looking around, however, you do actually see a purple tiefling and her band of weirdos, let's be honest, because, yeah, it's Fortune, heading to this ship over here.
Is that the one that he pointed me to?
No, he pointed you to the second ship all the way to the right.
Okay. I will head on over to that. Not the ship that they're going to, the ship that I was told to go to.
Okay. I am going to put someone into a quick whisper, so I will be right back to continue that. So, the other two kind of start stepping away as well as Cogsworth. Geo begins making his way over to the other ship.
And Sans kind of just... I was more leaned over the table, really, but moves closer to the vendors. You're a dragon.
What would make you think that?
Because you gave that book to the kid. I approve.
I am a purveyor of knowledge and magical items, and there's times where I wish to do... I guess you could call it charity. I'm not a dragon.
Okay, dragon.
Roll me an
Wink,
insight check.
wink. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where even is my... Oh, what? Maybe.
Let's see. Let's see what you think.
Ooh.
You totally think that he's dragon!
I 100% think
You
he's
would
a dragon.
100% think that he's a dragon.
Uh-huh. Sure. Dragon. Not a dragon.
Have a good day, strange fellow.
No. The strange fellow was this one guy I traveled with. I'll never remember his name. But he was really weird. Forever and a half ago.
I blame
Way
Horde.
back at Blackheart or something. I don't remember the place. Anyway, have a good one. Not dragon.
And you walk away.
And I walk away.
And I walk away. I'm going to send us to
What
a
do you
quick
walk away
intermission break.
from?
The vendor.
An explosion at
Yes.
the vendor?
Yes.
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 Exactly.
Depends on
Cannon.
what type of explosion.
Acid.
Okay.
A lot of acid.
Okay, guys.
It
I'm
could
gonna
be
send. Guys, shush!
Fine.
I'm gonna send us to a quick intermission break.
Okay.
So we will be right back, like 5 minutes. Be right back, guys. Okay, we are back. And with that, yeah, Cogsworth, Sans, you begin walking away from the vendor who is confused as fuck right now. He's like, the fuck? Okay, whatever.
I assume we group back up and head towards the boat.
Yeah, you guys all begin making your way over to the boat.
Hesitantly, don't want to.
Yeah,
No.
Nico's definitely the slowest of you all, besides Sans, who kind of just hung back for a second. But Gio, you begin making your way over to the boat, and you find the captain of the ship on the dock. Let's see.
Maybe we don't have to do this. I mean, we could just. I don't know.
Sure, we'll use him as the captain for right now. He kind of watches you approach. What can I help you with?
So we are looking for some passage to Uconia, if possible.
We do make our way regularly out there. How quickly are you needing to make your way there?
As quickly as possible, but it is a matter of some haste. But we do not want not too much, not horrible. We would love to go at least a even pace.
What my friend's trying to say is, I have a hunt over there, and I'd really like to kill it.
Okay, are we needing to leave today, tomorrow,
As soon
a week?
as possible. As soon as possible. And how much might this be costing? We are, some of us are warriors and others spellcasters, so we could definitely help defend the ship, and maybe that could knock something off the price.
We do transport. It's not the most comfortable. Generally tends to cost.
I am not looking at the ocean.
I'm using my claw blades to scratch my head.
I love it.
Staring at my feet. No water.
For how far you're needing to go, with it being on our normal trade routes. How many? 4 people?
4, yes.
10 gold?
Are you able to give me 6, Nico?
Yeah, yes. I just quickly hands them over.
And I hand over my last gold pieces and Nico's 6.
Okay. And you have booked your passage across the sea. You actually watch as the group, as you're walking up, Fortune's group, I should say, begins boarding onto the ship, and they begin making their way out to sea.
So when are we taking off? Are you taking off now, or?
Whenever you guys wish. You're paying customers
Well,
at this point.
our competition just left. We should probably make some haste.
I will get my crew in order now.
Thank you.
And he makes his way onto the ship and begins barking out orders.
I go to Nico, and I know it doesn't exactly do this, but could I do something with my either lay on hands or channel divinity to try to reinvigorate him? Give him the strength to continue on. This is my god war. Can I use some of that resource in a way that I can invigorate him enough to get onto this boat?
I mean, I think he's gonna get on the boat either way.
But maybe alleviate some of the discomfort.
I'm just gonna really hate it.
Roll me a persuasion check to see how well Nico will get onto the boat.
+5.
Holy shit!
Nico, you're convinced it's safe.
Okay.
I imagine.
I still don't like the ocean
roleplay-wise,
though.
Yeah, you don't
I
like
put
the
a
ocean, but
shoulder-
you're sure that the boat's not going to sink or anything.
Okay.
I put a hand on his shoulder just so roleplay wise, and say, everything will be okay. I'll protect you.
You feel protected.
Can you protect me from that?
As Nico points to the water.
I'll do my best.
You all get to see the boat sinks and Nico's stranded in the middle of the ocean.
Well, Cogsworth will sink. I don't know if I float or not.
No, you're gonna sink too. You and Cogsworth can both just walk across, essentially,
Yep.
other than the fact that I think you still need to breathe.
He does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
I can't swim.
Let's go ahead and get on.
And you guys left the horses
I'm
with
just
some
gonna
of the guards.
stare at my feet
Yeah.
where there's boards, and yeah,
I imagine part of that persuasion is as long as Nico allows it, I will not take away his crutches, but put him on my shoulders just a bit to help him across.
I mean, there's a board that runs across, so you don't have to jump onto the ship.
Yeah, but
or
I don't know
anything.
how well the crutches will work on a thin board.
It's not very thin. It's actually
Oh.
quite thick because it's a
it would
cargo
just
ship.
I would just have to go around any like cracks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it should work fine.
And it's pretty well built. Like, I mean, this is a cargo ship. They have to have bigger rail boards, essentially, to get on and off with their items, so...
Okay.
So in that case, I should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine. And with that, you guys make your way onto the ship. I'm gonna bring you all on there. The captain shows you guys to the guest quarters in the back. That's actually what this room is. And says that you'll have to share the room. But you're all feel free to wander the ship. There's not much cargo on there at the moment, so it's not like you're going to be running into anything. You just see the crew making their way, getting the ship ready. And about 10 minutes later, you hear from him that they are ready to go.
Okay. Set sail.
Yeah. You guys begin making your way, which I need to copy that, across the ocean. And yes, I am going to drop you guys onto this without a ship. I will bring the ship in a second.
Terror.
The terror.
Oh no, the ship suddenly disappeared from under us.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happens.
we all die. Ship disappears. Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Okay. There we go. Get you guys placed on there. A little bit more centrally. And he makes his way up above to the, where the... Wow, I am slipping words today. Max? What's it called?
The deck?
Yeah, no, the deck where the steering
Turny
wheel.
thing is.
Yeah, the steering wheel.
I think it's still the deck. It's just the upper deck.
Okay, well, what's the steering wheel thing called?
The wheel helm?
That, yeah. Thank you.
Helm.
Thank you. People who know words that I don't. He makes his way up to the helm and pulls you guys out to sea. And you tell him where you want to go, and he begins making his way out. As you guys are making your way, I'm actually going to bring us out to the world map.
For now.
Yeah, you can almost see across. It's fairly smooth waters here. You can see across, you can see the other land, and you can see some of the Ukonio warships, essentially, that are out there. There's not many, but there's some. And they are stopping some of these ships that you can see in the distance. It's a fairly easy passage for the day. You guys make your way out, and you probably make it almost all the way out to the open water with not much hindrance. No one's stopping you or anything. What are you guys doing?
I'm probably just under the deck for most of it. Probably trying to ease Nico's discomfort. God damn, I did not say that really well. Eco. Hi, Eco.
Eco!
That's my new name.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
no longer Nico, it's just Eco.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the room and looking at the book, and I'm gonna cast comprehend languages ritually.
Okay. So it takes about 10 minutes to cast it. And how long does comprehend languages last?
I'm double checking. It lasts 1 hour.
Okay. So you get about a quarter of the way through the journal. A lot of it is ramblings. A lot of it is the final days of someone who wasn't fully sane. There's talks about how the gods Tiamat and Bahamut were almost driving the dragons insane because of their hatred of each other, the war that had to happen. You also, right as the spell is about to end, find the beginnings of a spell.
Oh. I would like to ritually cast it again.
Okay. As you ritually cast it again...
Take the pinch of soot and salt, drawing some sigils, you know.
You find the... There we go. I had it. Where did it go?
Perfect.
You find the polymorph spell.
Ooh. Okay. I don't have enough stuff to actually fully copy that in yet, but I'm holding on to that.
Mm-hmm. So make a note of that somewhere, that in the journal is the polymorph spell. Are you fixating on this for that hour, or are you going to read further into it?
Well, I'm not sure what I can do by fixating on it for that hour, because I can't copy it into my book because I don't have all of the materials.
Mostly it would just kind of be like role-playing of like, oh my god, this is polymorph.
Yeah, I would probably focus on it for a while. Not the entire hour, but I would definitely spend some time on it.
Okay. As you begin reading a little bit further into the book, you get about halfway through it, and it mentions an item. It mentions, where did it go? This artifact known as the Warhammer of Dragon's Breath. And that it was last seen on Ayakari.
Okay.
It doesn't go into any
Ayakari would be
detail yet.
That would be where prisoners are sent, right?
Correct.
Interesting.
Roll me a history check really quickly.
All right. No, only a 14.
That's enough. You also know that Ayakari has been long abandoned, other than just the sending of prisoners there. And the reason why no one visits there is because that is the home, or was the original home, of Bahamut and Tiamat's temples.
I see.
It's almost a disgrace to those gods to send the prisoners there.
I see.
And where are we?
I'm gonna be
You
making
make
small
it
notes on things.
to about here.
Yeah, so I'm just studying this book, making notes on it.
Do we want blue or do we want a different color for the ocean?
I'd do a different color for the ocean.
That's what I was thinking.
Gio, what are you doing for the couple of hours before sleep?
I'm honestly probably just wherever I can find a space, just have my great sword out, not like to a point where it's embedding in the floor or anything. I'm just holding it like with two hands, having it facing down and healing. And I'm like to pray to Tempest.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
Big ol' 0. Not good at this. Not bad.
Not too bad of a roll,
Yeah,
though.
not bad. You sit there and you focus on your god, your main god, I should say.
Yeah.
And begin praying to him. And you feel this feeling of warmth, like he's listening. Sans, what are you doing during these couple of hours before sleep? Besides doing some kind of ritual.
I'm just continually doing this ritual about every, if my mouse will cooperate with me. So I do the ritual for about 10 minutes, and then for 10 minutes I seem to be half talking at the water.
What are you doing?
And then 10 minutes later, I seem to be doing a ritual again, and I seem to be talking with the water, and back and forth, and back and forth. And just
Are
seeing
you ritually
offhand...
casting Speak with Animals?
Yes,
You
I am.
motherfucker.
It's a class feature. It is Spirit Seeker. At 3rd level, when I adopt the Path of the Totem Warrior,
You can
you
cast
gain the
it, but you
ability
can
to
only
cast-
cast it as a ritual.
yeah, Beast Sense and Speak with Animals, but only as rituals. It's the only way I can cast them. And so I'm ritually casting Speak with Animals, and then if I can, I'm trying to convince one, just because, to jump up so I can touch it.
Roll me a persuasion check as you're talking to the fish.
I don't want to say it, but this would probably be with disadvantage. As you're talking to a fish, you're trying to persuade a fish.
No.
All I need to do is just
He
jump
just
into the air.
Yeah, he just needs to talk to the fish.
Yeah.
Okay. But it also knows not to jump in the air.
Well, no,
that's
because
easy.
they all... I said persuasion, not animal handling.
Oh, I thought you said animal handling.
No, I said
My bad.
persuasion.
Oh God.
Because you're talking to the fish.
Yeah, I'm handling an
Ooh,
animal.
you got better.
It counts.
You are talking to this fish, and you're like, dude, just jump out of the water. It's gonna be great. I'll get to pet you really quickly. Have you ever been pet before? It's gonna be amazing. Like, you're gonna love it. And you see this little guppy dive deep into the water. And then it suddenly skyrockets out as you reach out and it just brushes against your hand.
Be sense.
As it dives back into the water, though, you're like, see, wasn't that awesome? You realize what those protective runes are for.
Aww.
Your little fish friend immediately swims away as this shadow comes up from the ocean.
Oh,
Deep-
no.
No.
Deep in the water.
I still want to be sense.
And it's something that you've never seen before.
But have I heard rumors?
Terrifying.
Roll me a...
If it's something big and I can fight it, I've been on boats. I've wandered around a lot. Advantage?
Roll me a... Let's see.
Is one of the few other things I'd remember.
I'll let you choose. Arcana, history, or a straight intelligence roll. It will be... I'll allow you advantage. And I know that it's the same for any of them. But whichever one you choose will get you different things if you pass a DC.
Let's go history. No. I'm going to ask you actually right back. Which would be the most in preference to Sans? I'm doubting Arcana would really be anything of Sans' interest. If it has a history of killing things, that I might be interested in. If the intelligence is just the general knowledge of the creature,
Yeah.
which might be like fangs, claws, tails, stingers, poisons, venoms, webs,
Yeah, pretty
flying,
much.
scales, anything like that, I would probably say just intelligence.
I would say for Sans, it would make more sense for either a general intelligence check or a history check.
Whew.
Okay.
Oh. I'll take it.
You see this shape begin to emerge from down below, from the shadows. It's strange. It's longer than the ship. This thing is large, big, immense. And it has a rounded front, but almost goes to tentacles in the back as you follow its body. And you remember the tales that some of the sailors that you have sailed with before have told of a three-eyed aberration creature that
I've seen this hentai.
has tentacles and a finned tail. You asshole.
Great thing to add
Yeah,
after saying that.
Yeah, hentai.
Has tentacles.
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 But you've also heard of the ability to enslave people.
Oh. Funky fun.
And you're trying to remember the name of it. Something with an A. No. Kraken, no. Aboleth. And you see the three eyes almost glow as you realize what it is. As there's a sudden flash under the boat of the runes, and the figure disappears back into the darkness. Yes?
I would like to. Can
There
we
was a
say-
thing.
Can we say as part of my prayer, I could activate my divine sense.
You don't know what's going on. This is
Okay.
completely
Well,
separate.
he
'cause-
just said there's a thing.
Well, you're in. I'm assuming that you're in the room.
Oh yeah.
He's
Sure.
outside on the deck.
Okay.
Which is why he sees it, because he was looking over the edge of the ship.
That's
I
fine.
have been trying to convince Fish.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. The runes will ward it off.
It was really big. Like maybe a lot bigger than me.
Who
Well,
are you
a lot
saying
of
this
things
to?
are a lot bigger than you.
Hey now.
I feel like this is the point
True.
I like from behind.
Your
From
guys'
lower
door
deck,
is
I see.
open, so you can hear this.
I say,
Why?
Sans, I'm double your size. A lot of things are bigger than you.
It'd be like
That was something in the water.
1,000 bigger than you. Get back to your thing. Oh,
The ship will protect us, apparently.
what's
Sure.
going on, Prime?
Bye, Auntie. Bye, guys.
Sophie says bye.
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 Sophie.
There was something in the water. What was it?
It was really,
Is it gonna?
it was big. Had three eyes.
3 eyes, actually.
Why did it have
Just straight
3
one.
eyes?
Oh, 3 eyes.
Mhm.
3 eyes. Has tentacles. It was big, like 10 boats big.
Stop.
You gonna
trying
be
to
okay,
scare
Prime?
Continue role playing. I'll be right back.
Sounds like it's been scared off, right? There's no battle upstairs, so or on
What if
deck.
it comes back? What if there are more out there? I mean,
There
I mean,
probably are.
You did fine against those raptors. We can deal with them. If they come back.
uh-huh.
You know, if it pulled you off the boat, you'd sink, right?
Me? Is this what you're saying? This me?
Yeah. Yeah, you stone.
Yes, I know.
I don't want to be pulled off the boat.
It's
You won't
okay.
get pulled off a boat. Don't worry, Prime. You're clear.
You stay back and
Why are you
we'll
calling
deal
me
with
that?
it.
What? Prime?
Yeah.
Figured it fit. Just like Stone. Or Clanker.
Roger, Roger.
That was on purpose. Don't let him know.
He's not here. It's fine.
I know. But shh,
Oh my goodness.
because I planned.
Oh my
I
god.
planned
I need
call
to make.
him Clanker at one point.
I need to make
And he's
that a
gonna
character.
just say,
now.
huh? And I'm gonna just say back,
Roger,
Roger,
Roger.
Roger.
I love it so much.
And I will have no problem saying the names for you two is within the same universe,
Oh.
and they are fitting to your people.
Okay, we'll need to talk about this later. Continue.
Yeah, I need to figure this out.
Let's continue.
Yep.
Yeah, so, you guys, I assume, probably head to bed after that.
I'm gonna get to land.
Very reluctantly.
Can Nico sleep?
I don't know. Nico needs to roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if they can sleep.
Fun.
You know
I forget
what?
if I'm even good at wisdom. Hang on.
You're a wizard,
Okay, I don't
probably.
have worst wisdom.
I was gonna say you're a wizard, probably not the best, but not the worst.
No, he's medium, you know.
Oh.
15. Hey.
It takes you a bit. There's a couple of nightmares, but you manage to fall asleep. You just keep imagining this gargantuan creature with
Mhm.
tentacles and 3 glowing eyes. And it's something
Wrapping
that
around me,
you've...
pulling me off the ship.
Yep, and you've never heard or seen this thing before, but it's just your mind is creating these details and making it so much worse.
Oh yeah.
Can I add something that really makes this actually
Oh,
really horrifying?
please.
So, in real life, if you have a dream and you see someone's face, and for you in your thought process, you have no idea who this person is, but somehow they've connected to you in this dream. Here's the thing: science has actually found that you can't make up a face.
Mm-hmm.
So any face you have ever dreamt about
Is one that you've passed by.
is one that you have seen or passed by at one point. Now,
Here's
here's
my
why I
question.
make this worse. Because now that gets added to your own creation of this beast. So it's probably the most crazy, fearsome, tentacle-looking things, with like barbs and other stuff because you've seen it in a book.
But my question about the face thing is, I can like actively in my mind change the facial features on that face that I'm envisioning to whatever I want them to be.
Because you are focusing on a face that you have seen.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make those mental tweaks within your own mind's eye. But you can't imagine a new face. Any face you come up with is one that you have seen somewhere.
Are you sure?
Oh, I've got this. I've got this. This is the description of what you see in your dreams. This grayish purple gargantuan creature. Tentacles that are coming off of its back, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
This tail that has a spiked fin. These 3 eyes. And a mouth that is just full of twisting, swirling teeth. These eyes glow a vibrant green. And the tentacles, as they come around, have eyes on the tip of them.
Oh no.
For out of character knowledge, you are mixing a beholder and an aboleth together for some horrifying shit.
Beholder and an aboleth
Wonderful.
get together and have kids.
To be completely fair, that would be horrifying.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, that would be horrifying.
Yeah.
Max is sitting here going, tentacle porn, I'm gonna bite my tongue. Yeah, bite that tentacle, daddy.
God. No.
I've seen that porno.
And we all just learned a little bit more about Max.
We really did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yeah, so you guys all reluctantly make your way to bed. And mind you, you probably saw this somewhere about here. About halfway. And this is where the end of the line is where you made it by the next morning. You all get a long rest and face another day of sailing ahead of you. And the captain says we might be a little bit ahead of schedule. We might be able to make it in about 2.5 days, not 3. We actually passed by the ship of your competition, I believe is what you called it,
Yes.
last night in the middle of the night.
Nice.
So, you guys continue your way throughout the day. What are you guys doing?
Trying to ignore that I'm on a ship in the ocean.
Especially
I
after
feel
having
like-
heard about what the fuck that
Can I
was last
do
night.
some sort of check to see how freaked out Nico is?
Roll me an insight check. Nico, are you hiding it? Eh?
I'm not like externally freaking out to the same degree that I am internally, but like, am I really putting up a good performance of not freaking out? No, not really.
Okay. Gio, you can tell that he's unnerved, but not necessarily that he's having a mental breakdown.
Okay. I feel like I spend an hour just go over to him and just start rubbing circles on his back again.
How does Nico handle having circles?
Stony hands.
Stony cold hands
They're-
being rubbed into your back.
I just seem familiar.
It's okay.
Nico's into some weird shit.
No, it's just that you did that when I was drunk.
Oh, yep.
And so I'm just like, what is?
Little bit
I
black
just
out there. Just a little bit.
Continue rubbing circles in your back until you tell me to stop.
I'm okay.
Is that a deception check?
Yeah, actually.
Oh no!
Can I roll new insight for this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This is
20.
Deception.
I think you have to have like a natural 20 to beat that. Even a natural 20 wouldn't beat that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Nice. -1. Don't ask me to do anything deceptive ever, please. I can't be a spy.
Nico is not fine. But they might be a little fed up of the stony cold hands.
I feel like I just pat you on the head for a second and I say, it's gonna be okay.
Kind of hurts a little bit. Just a little bit.
I try to make it as light as possible, but I'm a 20 strength individual made of stone.
It's that bunk, bunk, bunk feeling.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That kind of makes your head actually like drop for a second every
Yeah.
time.
Just Bob.
It's gonna be okay.
Sans, what are you doing during all this?
I was gonna ask if I could do a persuasion check with that.
Sure.
12. Not the best.
Roll an insight check, Nico.
All right.
Whoever gets higher wins in this one contested, essentially.
At 20.
Nico, it's not gonna be
No.
okay.
I did my best.
We're all gonna die.
That thing's gonna come back. It's gonna get you, Nico.
Yeah. And I'm trying not to think about the expanse of water just underneath me.
Just the thought of how deep it actually goes below you.
Yeah. That's the terrifying part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just terrified of like just sinking down and down, down.
Roll
down.
me an Arcana check, actually. And then a Wisdom save. Okay.
And then wisdom save.
Yep.
14.
You're... The fuck? You're thinking about this and how deep it goes. And then...
Oh, I'm thinking how deep it goes.
Wow! I am live!
Oh.
And... Wow, that... Yeah. You suck. It leads your train of thought to a place that you've only read about. The elemental plane of water.
Ah, yes.
And
Oh,
how it is
God.
an ever deeper ocean. With no surface and no floor. Or at least so the tales go. And the thought of that just brings you deeper into the spheres. You're just sitting here going, we're not there. We're just in the middle of the ocean. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. And you're having a bit of a mental breakdown now.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You kind of want to drink a little bit, actually.
Thirsty.
Yeah. Like, maybe some alcohol will make the fear
Depends
go away.
on which way. You still you thirsting for that prince?
I hate you.
Beautiful. So, Sans, what are you doing during all this?
I'm gonna be over on the side for the first half of the day, just constantly trying to get a fish to come up, touch it, and then be sensed just because.
Okay, roll me another persuasion check. You managed to get another one to jump out of the water.
Heck yeah.
You
Alright.
sense through it,
I'm gonna do some bee sense through it.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
and you get to see through the fish's eyes for a little bit. The amazingness that is the ocean.
Just imagine he touches this fish and this just goes limp on the deck.
Basically.
Pretty much, yeah. You see the underside of the ship, and you see that railing, essentially, that goes across the bottom, and the glowing arcane sigils. And you see some of the other fish and creatures of the ocean, the sharks, the dolphins, some other
Manta ray.
creatures, manta rays. They seem to be keeping about a 50-foot distance. Other than the little ones, the friendly ones. They're allowed to get a little bit closer. But anything that could actually do damage to the ship or the people on it seem to be kept at bay. And you even see... Is that a mermaid? Looks...
What?
What? It looked like it had a humanoid torso, but... fish body? What the...
Humans.
Yeah.
I've
That's
seen
your
that
beast
hentai.
sense. Oh my god. That is your beast sense for that one.
All right. So yeah, the first half of the day is gonna be that. By the time we, thank you, I'm already. Set
I
up.
figured that you were ready for it.
Yeah.
Second half of the day.
Oh my god.
Second half of the day, I ain't feeling so good, and I'm gonna probably be like puking for half the day.
Once we actually get out to the open ocean, starts getting a little bit rockier.
So kind of going through and creating my character, I don't have an issue with the ocean, but I get seasick with the ocean. So it's one of my something hated.
Okay.
Because I thought that'd be kind of fitting for a mole.
You start.
I can't ground myself when there's no ground.
Yup. You start getting a little motion sickness. Your stomach starts kind of getting a little queasy. You think it's best if you just go lay down.
Yeah.
Gio, Nico, what are you doing for the last half of the day?
I'm probably in an attempt to calm Nico down trying to play cards with him.
Okay.
Because I have a playing card set and proficiency with it.
Nico, do
think I
you
have.
accept this?
I don't think I have a proficiency in that. No, I don't. Let's see. I would be semi having a panic attack. If I'm able to kind of get myself to the point where I can, I would sort of engage with it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gio, are you playing fair or are you trying to cheat?
I'm playing fair.
Okay.
No money in it either.
Okay. So, Gio, for you, it will be your proficiency bonus, and we'll go intelligence. It'll be the same for you, Nico, but you're going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're
Do I
kind
just-
of into it, but you're kind of still having that
And I
panic
assume I don't
attack.
have any proficiency since I don't have proficiency.
Correct. So for you, it would just be a straight intelligence roll.
You're still gonna have a really good chance of getting me. I have a +0 to intelligence,
+5.
so you still have a +5, and I only have a +2. Even with, well, you're gonna get me definitely.
Not
Let's hear that
necessarily.
one.
I was gonna say not necessarily. Okay. So it's a strange hand. It almost ends up being that there's no winners, but Nico, you do end up just barely pulling ahead
Mm-hmm.
in the game.
I imagine it's like I have nothing and I get nothing, and he's got a 2 pair.
Pretty much. It's like a 2-point difference in the end.
Yeah.
You all head to bed after playing some card games. Oh no. And it's almost a strange night. The water's very calm. And it almost feels like that calm before the storm. As there's shouts from the deck of something
Oh, no.
flying overhead. A shadow in the moonlight.
It's a rock.
Divine sense.
Can you send Divine Sense into the chat?
I think Divine
Yes.
Sense is only 60 feet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's whenever it gets in range is what I'm meaning. I will. That's the wrong thing.
I was gonna say, that's not Divine Sense.
I imagine I'm readying it to when it gets in range, but yeah.
It does not come into range.
Okay.
So I will tell you that you have it ready. Do any of you make your way up to the deck to see what it is?
Yes.
Okay. As you
I
all
do very cautiously
very
Oh, I
cautiously
sure
and
spring out
healthily.
from the door.
Oh yeah, that's very fair for Sans. Sans just like rushes up there.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to see it.
As you rush your way up to the front of the deck, the top of the deck, you just see hundreds of feet in the air a large, gargantuan-sized creature flying overhead. Doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you. But roll me history checks. Anyone who's out there. With advantage. You have all heard the tale of the dragons. You have all seen depictions of Bahamut and Tiamat. But you've never seen something of draconic essence before. And as you look above, you see this gargantuan draconic form flying overhead. Too hard to see any details with how far away it is. But you can see frills along the edge of the face and 2 horns that are connected to these frills. You can't see color. You can't see how old it is. But it is flying south towards Ayakari.
Are there supposed to still be dragons around?
You've heard tales that there are still some around. They haven't gone extinct, but they are extremely endangered, essentially. Like,
Very rare.
half a dozen of each type, maybe.
Is it coming towards us?
It's flying south, so it's over you for a split second as
Okay.
One day, I want to fight that. That'd be really fun to fight that.
Why?
Why not? It's big.
And?
everyone pick two numbers between 1 and
3.
6. Two numbers.
6.
3 and 6.
1 and 2.
4 and 5 are yours, Nico.
Okay.
As this dragon flies over, you almost have this feeling of being safe. It's a strange feeling, and you've only ever encountered this feeling when one of the gods is there in Vavail for the festivals.
Oh, very weird. Okay.
And you just hear in your head, "Do not worry, all will be fine."
Can I do like a religion check or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
It's gonna be without advantage now.
Correct.
Was it a crystal dragon?
You have no idea what that was.
Great. Well, I'm freaking out a little less, but also just very confused.
The two of you almost notice as Nico's body language goes from tense, nervous, worrying to a little bit less calm, more calm. Just confused.
Also curious.
And curious, yeah.
Hey, Prime. Prime.
Yeah?
I
You're right.
don't like the sea.
I don't like it either.
I start to get seasick. It still gets me from town to town,
Roll a
place
con
to
save.
place, but
Jesus Christ, you managed to hold it in.
Yeah.
For now.
Tell me some facts. Hey,
Facts?
Smarty, what are the fun things I should have known when I wound up cutting the tail off of a wyvern?
What do I know about wyverns?
What do you know about wyverns?
Roll me a Arcana or a History, or a Arcana, History, or Nature. You'll get different things based off of that. Which one you roll?
Okay. 15. I keep rolling shit. Okay, this is fine.
Okay.
Roll the 15. I keep rolling shit.
Yeah, because that's totally shit.
9. Okay, Mr. +9 to history.
That means I rolled a 15.
What?
That means that I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you did actually roll a 6.
What?
Yep. They have a
Like I
9
said, I keep rolling
modifier,
shit.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love that.
Nico, so you kind of start focusing on this thought of wyverns. Okay, what do I know about wyverns? And you remember that they are draconic in nature, but they are far from the bloodline of dragons. They are very stupid creatures and are very aggressive. If someone were to train them, they need to be hatched from an egg. And you actually remember that many of the armies of the past used to actually collect, hatch, and train wyverns as flying mounts for combat. It's not so much a practice that's done anymore, but it is something that you have heard about and some places still use, but generally they're places that are closer to the mountain ranges.
Got it. I start rambling off this information, talking about all of the history that I can remember of these creatures and their disposition and everything.
Sans, do you listen or do you get
Taking
kind
us
of bored?
out with all these creatures.
And I kind of go on
Taking
random
us out.
tangents. I go on random tangents and then come back around. Just
Oh,
go
yeah.
down these little rabbit holes and then be like, oh, but then
So, I mean, when you talk about them being as, partial bloodline to dragons, here's about, trainable mounts and anything that has to do with like their anatomy, poison, things like that, venoms, anything
Doesn't
like that.
talk too much about the venoms or the poisons or anything.
And then as you talk about them being like I said, mounts or trainable or in the old armies, totally listening in.
Anything else? Whoosh.
Yeah, pretty much anything else that would be boring, you'd get a kick out of. Sans just okay. Sure. The weapons though. Okay,
What do they
yep,
use to fight
yep.
again?
Right.
Yeah.
So I listen in, and that's kind of Sans way of getting outside of the seasickness, and he's also using it to try and help and give you a way to get your mind out of
The funk.
all the sea creatures and the craziness and the weirdness now.
yeah, it's helping.
And with that, unless there's anything else that the three of you would like to do, including, well, 4 of you, but Cogsworth is just sitting in a corner quietly. He doesn't like the sea either.
Cogsworth is in like a weird shutdown phase.
Yeah, he's almost buffering.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's having problems processing everything that's going on, and he's just waiting for the load time to be over so he can respond to something.
No,
Exactly.
No. He's outside of Wi-Fi range.
He's outside Wi-Fi range. He is gonna hate you for saying that. Oh, beautiful. I love it. But yeah,
Another reason to hate the ocean.
outside of Wi-Fi range.
Outside of Wi-Fi range.
Yup.
Now I have to make a character that's a Warforged that in some remote part of the world is the actual like brain of the Warforged, but it's computed over a distance.
It's a hive mind. They're all a hive
Yeah.
mind.
Yep.
They all have separate personalities, but they're all a hive mind of sorts.
Interesting.
And with that, you guys managed to make it here, within rowboat distance of Uconio. And the captain will tell you, from here it will be a rowboat. We will take you there, and bring the rowboat back. Are you going to be needing return passage, or are you going to find another way back home? Or are you going somewhere else after this?
Like, unless you're willing to wait more than probably 3 to 4 days at max, then
We'll find another way out.
yes.
It's gonna be a while before we come back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 to 4 days is a bit of a stretch for us. We need to have the arcane runes charged every 2 weeks or so, and we're running close to the end of that, so.
Yes.
I've heard the tales of ships who have lost their charge in the middle of sea, and I don't intend on doing that myself.
Or get caught by the Reach.
I've heard the tales of that too, and I don't want that.
What does it take to recharge him?
A lot of magic. Each of the docks has a charging station underneath with magical energy that's provided by the gods, essentially.
I see. So not like spells or anything like that.
No, it's a lot more powerful than just a normal spell. As you casters put it, it would be beyond the mortal comprehension. I think someone mentioned 11th or 12th level spell at some point to be able to charge.
Old magic.
Nico, yeah, you immediately recognize that is beyond anyone's capabilities other than the gods. And even the gods, that is difficult.
Don't question it, Nico.
Why not?
It keeps
Because
our ship
it's
safe.
the gods. Don't do it.
Stone. Shh. Question anything you want, Prime. That's the point of life. Have fun
Exactly.
with it. Besides, I remember something about old rituals could still do things like that with the right people and stuff. Question things.
There's a tale of some... God, I think she was a lich or something from Black Hollow who created her own spell. And there's tales of all sorts of things, but sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not.
You should listen to them all, Prime. Half of them are really good. Well,
Well,
the
it's certainly
combat and
interesting.
war ones, yeah.
Anyway, my companion here will take you to the shore and bring the rowboat back. I wish you all safe travels, and maybe we'll meet again someday and do more business.
See ya.
Yeah, Nico's not happy about getting into this tiny boat,
Smaller boat,
smaller boat, more fragile boat, more next to water.
more next to water.
And I will once again question you as we're on this boat. Sand's starting to feel kind of sick again. Just goes pretty quick into just, hey, Prime. Give me the history on ballistas.
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
Because I can't think of anything else for that one.
28.
You
Oh my
surpri-
god.
For being someone who has not seen combat, you know everything about ballistas.
Wait.
I know exactly how they were invented, by whom,
Exactly.
in every situation that they were upgraded,
Yeah.
everywhere that they were used.
Have this horribly amazing feeling right now. The reason you have such an amazing thing for ballistas, and I understand you still didn't even score a 20 here, but
That's a 19.
that was a 19, which is still amazing. So you thought of a really good use outside of a ballista bolt. You're like, I could put spell scrolls in here. I could just. I see Nico being that weird. Just, ooh, I could use a ballista style thing to launch a fucking spell or spell scroll.
Yeah,
5 times further.
you go into
Nico,
this.
make a spell cannon. Make a spell cannon.
Spell cannon.
Spell cannon now.
You go into this and you
Spell cannon is canon now.
describe everything about how these things were made. And it takes you the entire 30-minute rowboat trip to get to it. You are just rambling about all these different things about ballistas. And then you start going even deeper into it and all your thoughts and how they could be upgraded and how you can use magic with it and all these different things. And just the guy who is pushing the rowboat is just sitting here going, oh my god, please make it stop. Please make it stop. he just looks so bored.
They're like, oh god, why are you an encyclopedia? Why?
Yeah. Why are you a walking encyclopedia? And as soon as you get
I
off
feel like
the
Theo
boat, he's like,
was gonna try to do his commune with his god again, and when he hears Nico start this, he just plugs his ears.
totally.
instead.
Yup. It's too much noise for you to do anything communicating with Tempest. And you guys have made good time. You've only traveled for about 4 hours before making it to land, essentially, from where you were last night.
Oh, can I also say that I've been fidgeting this entire time? Just made something with my made a fidget toy with my prestidigitation and just
You made a Rubik's Cube with your prestidigitation, and you're just trying to solve it.
I'm just doing that. I'm just solving this Rubik's Cube over and over again while I do this rambling.
The oldie Rubik's Cube.
Yep. But yeah. Are you guys going to continue traveling, or are you wanting to take a rest? What are you guys doing?
We've only traveled for 4 hours today, right?
Yes.
I feel like we get as far as we can today.
All right, yeah, that sounds fine to me. I want to get away from the ocean.
Should go southwest.
Well, you guys do know that the enchantress sorceress was seen heading to Oconio.
Yeah.
So, you're wanting to head further south of where you are?
I mean,
We want to try to find
south-ish
the main
west.
road.
I'm mostly trying to come in from the other side.
We want to try to find the main road.
Well, you do see what appears to be, the best way I can describe it is a game trail of people who have dropped their goods off here and have traveled inland to take them to Oconio. It's not a true road, but there is a path. Because you would know from looking at the map, it does show the basic road essentially, that the closest part of the road is going to be here, which is about a day's travel.
We got to come up with our story, guys. Why we're in Oconio. And I'm doing this on the trail, not in whatever place. Maybe we just say we're adventurers looking for a quest.
That'd be your domain.
Would that be the truth then? I mean, we technically all.
Well, we can't
right?
can't say I wouldn't be impartial to another quest, so doesn't mean it's not saying nothing about if we're on a quest.
I don't know how to do this sort of thing, so
You're a military man.
Yeah.
You really want to do a quest here? Well, we're on a quest For
I never said
for your
that we
people.
were going to do the quest just yet. I said maybe we say we're looking for a quest if anybody asks for us. I wouldn't be impartial to another quest, but yes, of course, it would have to wait until after we finish this one.
Stone.
I'm not going to respond to that.
You're a military guy.
Okay.
For Reveal.
Yes.
And you're gonna do a quest for Antonio.
The point I am trying to make is
Your enemy.
it's not technically a lie. Because I wouldn't be impartial to another quest. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it. I'm just saying I wouldn't be impartial to it. So it's not technically a lie.
Or just say I'm here to kill something.
That's going to go
probably am.
great. That's going to go great.
I think generally people frown upon killing people.
From around here?
I didn't say people.
God damn, I keep on going
I'm
into
here
a
to kill
fucking Texan
something.
accent.
I'm here to kill
That's your
something.
accent now. You're a Texan.
Yep. Yeah.
So, are you guys heading to the road, or are you heading generally straight to the city?
I think we're going to the city,
Road.
right?
No. You go to the road.
If we go through the
then you
road,
blend
does
in
that
through the road.
get us off the trail?
Right. Go to the
Yes,
road
if you go
outside
to
the city.
if you go straight to the road, yes, you are going to be traveling through the woods
Okay.
and not on the path. If you head
So we
straight
want to go
across
on
the
the path. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing, is going on the path.
And the path does lead generally to the road because it has to curve around to meet up with the main road. There's only one entry into Oconio.
Okay.
So, you guys make it pretty much all the way there. You make it to within a 2-hour walk. If you want to push your way in, you can make it the rest of the way there, but you're going to need to make con saves, possibly take exhaustion.
I'm down for walking.
Should play it safe. We're about to go into enemy territory.
I mean, we're almost there.
Okay.
And you also know that you will not be any safer out in the middle of the woods as well.
True. I guess we can push through.
I mean, that would be your domain.
If we wanna push through, that's fine. I feel like both are dangerous, but it would be more dangerous if we get to Oconio and are tired and not able to respond fast enough to defend ourselves if we get attacked.
Put it to a vote.
Okay.
All in favor of continuing the path, say aye.
Wait, which one is
continuing
gonna get us
tonight?
Okay. Don't we need a rest?
Well, you would rest there essentially. It's
I see.
it's either you travel for 2 more hours.
So we wouldn't get exhaustion. If we were able to get in, we would be cured of it. Yeah.
It depends if you succeed or fail on the 2 con saves.
Okay.
For every additional hour of travel, it's a con save, and you could possibly take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Ooh.
And once we take the point of exhaustion, we don't have to make another con save, correct?
No, if you make 2 con saves.
Okay.
Each one is a risk of an exhaustion level.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's the
That's not how
chance
rules work, but that's fine. Or in-game rules.
That's
fine.
how I'm doing it.
That's fine. I was just checking.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Are you going?
What are you guys voting?
If we want to push through, that's fine. I'm just saying that there are dangers both ways.
Make your call. This is your domain, Stone.
I guess let's push through. I guess.
Then that's what we do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I put my vote with that. Which
Let's
makes
get
it
to the
3 to
city.
1.
Who's the one?
Nico.
Cogsworth, I guess.
Oh.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'd rather get to the city anyway.
Okay. First hour of travel. Roll me a con save.
All right. Let's do this.
24.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Sans meets beats.
All right.
Damn.
Second hour of travel. Roll me one more con save.
Oh. Okay. No.
Ooh, damn.
1 level.
Funny enough, Cogsworth in his just blank walking, totally fine. Sans, you are fine. Nico and Geo, you both take 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Where do I mark that on here?
So you'll need to turn it on here. Give me just a second. I'll turn on the exhaustion tracking.
All right.
There you go. It should be right under your hit dice.
Yes. Okay.
And you guys make it to Uconio. So, Max, if you want to mark that.
I've just gone right to Arconio.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get that in a second.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move us to a different page, which is why.
My bad. Okay, give me a moment.
Because we're in a different city. Perfect. Well, bam. As you guys are making your way there, you follow the path around to the main road. Can you guys see this? I just want to make sure you can see it. You should be able to see it.
I won't say zoom out.
Okay, that shows me that you guys can see it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it's a large city. It's about the same size as Vavail, maybe a little bit bigger. There is a gate. It's not closed, but there are guards standing there. They don't question you or anything. They just let you walk past. Kind of keeping an eye just in case anyone decides to pull anything. And you guys try and find the closest inn that you can. Ends up being this building right here. And outside... Where is it? I don't have places named for Oconio yet. God damn it. Is the... Oh, actually, maybe I do have something for Oconio. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I was not as prepared as I thought I was today. The Tiny Jackal Pub.
Yum.
As you make your way inside, it almost has like 1920 speakeasy vibes. Kind of jazzy swing music playing. And you see a small shifter behind the bar. Ah, welcome in. How are you all doing today? This
Good.
fine evening. Can I get you something to drink? A room to sleep in?
Sure. Both, please. How big are your rooms by any chance?
They're decent sized. I wouldn't say they're the largest, so it'd definitely be the pubs more inland, but
Oh,
I've got some decent-sized rooms.
So could 2 people stay in one?
Might not be the
How
most
much?
comfortable thing, but
Oh yeah.
I've heard of worse.
How much would that be?
2 silver a night.
Okay. I'm completely broke. I helped secure passage.
I'll help with that.
We'll
So that
pay
would
you back,
be
kid.
4 gold, 4 silver.
And then how many drinks are we looking at? Are we looking at 3, 4? Looks at Cogsworth in the background.
He can't drink, so or he could, but he doesn't want to. So yeah, let's go about 3. You in for one, Nico? Whatever. If Nico doesn't want it, Sans can have it.
That'll be
So
another
4?
3.
Oh.
another 3 silver.
I'll get you back, kid. Sorry, didn't get my pension before I left.
And
Sure.
are you wanting
It's a
something
joke.
specific, or do you want to try the house special?
I'll try the house special. So 1 house special and 2 regulars.
Sounds good.
Sans seems a bit preoccupied.
No.
Okay.
I want the house special.
Okay.
I think I've had it before. I don't know. It's
What's
been a
that?
while since I was last here.
Have you tried the dragon's piss?
I don't know. I don't think I remember getting in a fight over it. I wouldn't remember otherwise.
If you want to try it, that is our house special. It is a little bit more expensive.
Let's do it.
That'll be
Yep.
9 silver each.
Ooh.
Still down to
I'm
try
broke.
I
it?
have this keg. I can trade you a whole keg.
Let me see it.
And I'll reach behind my... Just throw it on up.
He pulls the cork out of it. Sniffs it. Mind if I taste a little?
By all means.
Pours himself a little glass, just a small amount. And tries it. I'll trade you the keg for 1.
1.5.
5. 5 silver.
Can you cover it, Nico? Sorry, we're both broke. Sorry.
How much total?
5 silver.
5 silver. I think Nico already handed over
Yeah.
3, so that's only 2.
No, that
'Cause
was.
he did.
Oh, yeah, 3. So, yeah, 2 more.
Yeah, I got it.
So, you are handed this drink, and it's an ale, and it smells strong. How quickly are you drinking it,
Slamming it back.
Sans?
I'm gonna give a good couple gulps, but yeah.
Sans, roll me a con save. Geo, roll it at disadvantage.
It's assuming that was going to be the case.
And I have just a regular
12.
beer, right?
Yeah, you just have a regular. So, again, con save for you as well.
I'll
Because
just
you wee lad when it comes to drinking.
sip it.
Okay. When you finish it, you'll have to roll the con save, essentially. So, 12.
I'll just
That's
roll it.
not what I wanted, stupid phone.
A 10.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that fails. Yep. Gio, you are definitely drunk off of this.
Okay.
For most people, it just takes, or 1 drink, it just brings you to the first level if you fail. But this is the strongest ale in the plane.
Okay.
You are drunk off of this.
Okay.
Nico, after you're done, you're tipsy.
All right.
Do I have to roll for what type of drink?
Yep, roll me a d10.
4.
Yeah, you know how last episode was Geo gets his rocks off? I think the title might be Geo gets his rocks off again.
God,
You're horny.
fun.
Oh no.
And that is, I think, where we are actually going to call it for the night with
Ah,
Sans being fine after sipping, well, not sipping, but good gulps. Nico sipping and still being tipsy. And Geo slamming down the strongest ale in the plane and being very drunk off of it.
yeah. If I would have gotten higher than a 12, wouldn't have been so bad. But
One number off.
damn,
You
Come
needed a
on.
13.
Damn.
Panic attacks and ale.
Panic. There we go. Episode title: Panic Attacks and Ale.
yep.
But yeah, does anyone have any announcements, or are we pretty much good? I don't have anything.
Stay tuned for that one shot that we were talking about. It
Mhm.
will be coming soon.
That will more than likely be on October 1st. I will be in Vegas, so I will not be able to play, but join the rest of Dice and Delinquents for this fabulous, brainy one shot.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that is everything. Unless you guys have anything else.
No.
No.
No?
Okay.
So with that, we hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, night, whatever it is where you are. And we'll see you next time, Delinquents. Have a good night.
Bye.